Okay. Now, wait 2 more minutes. I updated the link in the same. Please click. Okay. I will also test it. Wait, opening or not. Yeah, now it's open, right? Please comments. Screen is visible or not? Please comments so we can proceed further. Okay. I think screen is visible. Now we're starting from starting onwards. This is the data source. Data source nothing but establish connection between application server to database through JNDA details. It will give it gives application team for JNDA and database username and a password. Database username and password. Okay, screen is visible. Okay, database username and password. What is the data source? How data source is connecting in the real time, and what are the layers are available before the reaching the server. Okay, these are the layers is available in the before that. In the real time architecture, client send a request to the DNS the load balancer. In which load balancer here went out. This is the load balancer types. This is application load balancer. This is network load balancer. This is global load balancer. In this, we can access the any application, Amazon or ICICI Bank or any application, any banking or non-banking application without YouTube and like that. So it will connecting to the load balancer is application load balancer ALB, and through access the application follows these layers: application layer, presentation layer, session layer, and transport layer, network layer, data link layer, physical layer. Tomorrow we will detail about session management and SSL. Okay, application layer transmitted requested to the presentation layer. Presentation means ICICI Bank front page means user is accessing the same page, right? When I click ICICI Bank application, suppose I am clicking ICICI Bank, everyone have same right? Means it display the static page, right? So physical layer display the pages, either static or dynamic. It is taken care by this applications. And next created the one session and transmitted into the another layer, secure connection reach into the server. Okay, SSL and network layer, data link layer, physical layer, like this. And database, these are already comes under OSI reference model in computer network in your BTech. Okay, we will detail in detail. Tomorrow's class we will detail what is session management and what is how to create the certificate and how to configure the SSL. Tomorrow we will see at 9 a.m. Okay, after this we can send the request to the load balancer to the web server, firewall, F5 load balancer. Automatically load balancer is increases if more request is coming. Okay, F5 load balancer, we can every server have one of the IP address. DNS load the DNS we have enabled disable is DCDR. Okay, DC is enabled, DR is disabled. Okay, DR is enabled, DC is disabled, like that. Load balancer configure HTTPS 443 and HTTP. Send request to the IBM database, IBM IHS. Request is route to the application server to database. In the IHS, there is server is there IHS by using HTTP d.conf. There is 42 load modules are available. Based on load modules, we have to enable and we have to route the request to the application server. In application server through the database by using JDBC URL. In the JDBC URL, and JDBC URL, we have database host name or IP address and database port number. Which database port number we can get. So like this, we can the plugin CF0.xml for communication purpose. Okay, communication purpose, cluster members and the JSON ID and the JSON ID and clone ID. Clone ID consists of server details, port number and the default error codes. Okay, communication. We will see how. Go to. I will remove. Okay, I will remove clusters. I already previously delivered the lecture, so I deleted the clusters. Okay, wait, node synchronization. Okay, go to the security under JAWS. This is one of the important question when we are writing in a certification. This is one question is there in the certification. In the data source, which is the location we need to go in the DMGR console, they use JAWS, they use JAWS, J2C authentication, like this. They given Okay, go to JAWS under click J2C authentication data and click new. I am creating Oracle class, Oracle server. So I am my database name is Ganesh. Ganesh is the database and password is we can give the password. Okay, password. Application team ask application team they will provide or database team they will provide. Okay, my database is 71823456 is the my database password. After this we can configure like this and security.xml file is updating save. That's it. That is screen is visible, right? Now after that resources click JDBC and JDBC providers and click the new database. These are the databases are available: DB2, Deriby, Informatic, Oracle, Sybase, SQL Server, Unified. I might have Oracle is there, SQL Server is there. I will teach both. Okay, Oracle provider type means Oracle JDBC. Java database connectivity establish connection between application to database by using JDBC. By JDBC means JNDA/JDBC data source. What is XA and non-XA means? XA means multiple databases are connected. Non-XA means single database is connected at a time. Okay. In the database have database also cluster is there. Cluster means two nodes are available. So I am check with this is universal driver path is available or not. It will mapping with variables. Okay, WebSphere variables. I will check my location is there or not. So this is already is available. I have pasted. See, already this is the JDBCs. They are the jar files, Java database connectivity jar files available. Click next, finish, and I click review, save. Resource.xml file is updating and variable.xml file is updating. Go to the variables. In the WebSphere variables, there is paths are available. Which path means logs path and every path is available. Based on the requirement, we have to configure like this. Click JDBC provider. Click the data source. Click new. Very important question. After that, I will configure maximum and minimum connections. How many connections available? We will configure like this. In the Windows and Linux, concept is same. There is no difference. My data source name is database. My Oracle database name is Ganesh. Okay, JNDA name follow JDBC followed by Ganesh means database. My database name is Ganesh. See, like this. Next, here we are giving application URL. In the application URL consists of application URL is there. I will show application URL. This is the application URL. We can configure like this, either localhost or based on the host name we can give and 1521 or we can give based on the organization. In this small change, this in real time also same, but here we can mention load balancer IP address also. See, after this comma load balancer failover comma db scan IP address. These are the thing available. Okay, db scan. We can change a DCDR activity. We can only change this host name, database host name, dbscan. Dbscan here or here we put. Here dbscan is put, otherwise here put dbscan, no issue. Already here, right? This is a database host name and database port number, and we can load balancer failover control, failover IP address. Okay, like this it will see. And click next. Click next. We can select based on the Oracle or Oracle 11G or 11. Okay, we can use container manager services. Next, in this we have map my database username and password with nodes applications. So we can select like this. Container means cluster. Don't forget about container. Container means there is nothing about container. Container is cluster. Cluster means failover control. Reviews, sync, save. What are the file we are updating? Resource.xml. Resource.xml nothing but all database related information is stored under resource.xml. Save. Sync. So this is completed, and go to WebSphere variables environment. WebSphere variables. Click go to environment. Go to WebSphere variables. Go to the select cluster. Here give already configured, right? Oracle JDBC. Okay. So this is nothing but path of the files, path of where we can file like this. Okay, in the real time there is logs path, everything is there. Okay, we can check here all scope. Can select DMGR. It will host the entire. Okay, la root path also is available. Admin host, local host available. VAS cell name, DMGR cell name. Okay, JDBC username, user root. Okay, like that available. Okay, based on this we can change. Okay, available. After that we have to go to the system administration. Click node agents and restart the all node agents. That's it. Data source is completed. Node agents and select all. Restart all servers on node. This is very critical important step. Without this, test connection is failed. Okay, all configuration is mapping with the nodes, node agents. Node agent is nothing but a server that creates automatically when federated into the DMGR. After federation, all configuration button should be saved in the DMGR and the nodes, as well as in the node. In the server there is a node agent. In the node agent there is server is there. Node agent is communication between DMGR and the server. There is intermediate communication purpose. Node agent is just communication established. This like this. Refresh. So we can verify logs also. We can verify node agent logs, system out and system error dot logs. It will under node agents, node agent logs. Go to the resources. Click JDBC provider and click Oracle JDBC provider and click data source and select and test connection. See, success, no issues is reported. Okay, under this you can click data source. There is connection pool properties is available. Connection pool properties is available. I will show how many connections are available, how many connections are not available. This is one of the certification question is there. In that, in the connection pool, what in the stellar connections is occurs in the database. Which property we need to set? Connection timeout is 0. Connection timeout is 0. This is the answer. In this, one of the interview question, one of the certification question, in the database consists of stellar connections available. Database is down. How many what are the properties we need to set in the DMGR console? Connection timeout is 0. We can set maximum is 180. We can set 0 is the one of the certification question. 180 and maximum connections is 10. Database connections minimum is 0 to start. Unused connection is 1800. Unused, we can unused or failure connections. After that, Pajja policy entire pool and the failure connections. You can check entire pool and failure connection is failure connection through out of the pool. Okay. Unused connection age timeout. Okay, reap timeout 180 seconds. Establishment connection based on the requirement we can change. Okay, this is the one of the interview questions. One of the interview and one of the certification questions. If database has stellar connections, we can set the connection timeout is 0. Okay, some of the interview questions also will ask. Okay, now this is the data source. I will show one more time through SQL Server. I have configured SQL Server. This is my SQL Server. I am opening SQL Server. I am closing my database. No issues. Check connection. The connection test connection. Yeah, success. Go to resources. Sorry. Go to security. Under global security. Under JAWS. This is one of the question RMI put. All Java developers can access the DMGR console through RMI port. This is one of the interview question also is there. RMI port already shows in the class. We can refer under dumps class. Okay, certification dumps. This is the developers can access the application access the DMGR console. We can use RMI port. Okay. For LDAP issues, we can use LDPA LDPA connection, LDAP username and passwords for purpose. Okay, how to configure after last minute we will see after creation of data source we will shows. Okay, how to configure LDPA in the servers. Here I will create SQL class and the database is SA 71823456. Same username and password I will enter here. I will connecting to my database. So it's connected. No issues reported. I will use my database. This is my database. Okay. Apply. Review. Okay. My security.xml file is updating. Here, WebSphere application server, there is some of the XML files is available. Server.xml is the main configuration file for WebSphere and any middleware. Okay, server.xml file is main. In any middleware technology, server.xml is the main. After that, security.xml, variable.xml, virtual host.xml. Virtual host means all URLs and port numbers must and should be configured in the same XML. For all port number purpose, server index.xml. Application accessing port number 9080 9443 security. For DMZ 9060 9043 security. This is what is the SOAP connector of DMGR 8879 application server 8880. Okay, please keep it in mind in this. Okay, go to JDBC, click JDBC provider. In this time, I am selecting the scope as a cell, DMGR cell. I will remove this. Resource.xml file is updating. Click new. Select database SQL server in this. Provider type SQL server. This is type 2 driver. This is type 4 means client side and server side both are inside. Type 2 means no issues, directly established connection. There is no intermediate driver is available. If you have more detail on the concept, go to the Java nodes, and here JDBC concept is there. We can refer that JDBC concepts. Okay, if you in detail for in detail purpose, connection pool means XA non-XA. All non-XA means only single database, and XA means multiple database. Okay, this is my universal driver paths. Already shows SQL Server 42 SQL JDBC 42 .jar is available or not. I verify. I have doubt. Yeah, SQL for JDBC 42 .jar is available. Okay, and I downloaded last time. Okay, finish review changes. Variable.xml means WebSphere variables. Resource.xml where security where database related informations are available under resource.xml. Click SQL server, click data source. I will click, this is the very important data source concept. I will click new. This is some different is there. In SQL server 1433, I configure under this. I will show how SQL server 433 is configured. I will show in database level. In this, go to the protocol TCP. Under this, 30,000 is available. Enable. After this, TCP port number is there. I will select 1433 and active is yes. I will show until repeating all steps and restart the database. That's it. Restart the 1433 is configured under this. Okay, and enable IP5 enable yes, IP4 enable yes, IP6 computer and mobile computer is IP4 I think, and mobile IP6 I don't know that. Okay, IP4 IP6 means mobile and data computers. Okay, like that you can configure like this and restart the database like this configure. Okay, Ganesh okay, and JDBC slash Ganesh is the data source. This is Ganesh server name. My server name is machine name. This is my PC name Ganesh. Okay. Next, I am mapping with security with SQL here. SQL main. I select SQL, don't confusion here. I configure 1433, review and change security.xml or resource.xml is main important here. Database resource.xml file is updating. After the save, go to WebSphere variables, and go to the SQL, Microsoft SQL Server. These are there. Okay, this is not available. We can MS SQL JDBC driver path. We can click apply. Okay, review, save. Variables.xml file is updating. After this, go to system administration, go to the node agents, all, restart all servers on node. This is the last important step for database. Okay. After this, we can refresh one by one is enabled. Okay, one by one is restarting. Any doubts? Ping me in the chat. Where we have lagging, ping me in the chat. I posted, okay, in the chat. Where which concept we are lagging in WebSphere, I will tell you when I am free. Please, any doubts, ping me in the chat. Okay, go to the data, go to the resources, and click JDBC provider. JDBC provider and click data source. Select the connection, select and apply the text connection. If any failure, ask DB team. First check the logs and apply and ask DB team any username and password issues. There is system out. They say check under application server DMGR logs, node agent logs. Okay, I will select DMGR. That way it will select. Okay, this is the logs. E means error. There is no errors. Okay, for synchronization is there, no issue. For connecting database, there is no issue, right? Previously, we resolved the issues, DCS communication issues, DCS communication issues we resolved, and port number conflict issues resolved. A list of open files, space I column port number for database, and all port number is listening or not and verifying purpose. Okay, create. This is after this click database. Any doubts? Ping me in the chat. Connection pool properties. This is normal, okay. When a tailored connections, put 0. Advanced connection pool properties. This number of shared partitions, number of such threshold, okay, threshold limit, okay. Don't touch this until no sub, okay. This is access token application name and key store, okay, multi store can use buffering and send timeout, trusted node, okay, work ID, connection sharing, WebSphere default isolation, WebSphere default query timeout, set a default timeout, and when node is second, okay, like this, okay, don't change, don't without don't know, don't change anything. Any doubts? Ping me in the chat or ping me in the personally, okay. Trust or password, JDBC driver document more information, okay. Resource buffering. Okay, I will show. I 1 minute in the security for LDAP purpose. I will show for LDAP purpose. Go to the security. This is LDPA. If it expires, we can DMJ. Okay, login like this. We can click and a password. We can use the DMJ console password like this. Like we can give entire no issue. DMJ is password is best. We can use. We can give. We can use directly. Okay. Export. Completed. Verify. See, LTP key is enabled. Open with Notepad. Open with Notepad like this. This is the LTPA generated with the LDAP purpose. So check WebSphere LTPA version is 1.0. Host name is Ganesh. LTPA private key. LTPA private key is there. Okay, creation host key file they will take and they configure. Okay, WebSphere. This is Federation repository. There is my public federal repository. This is my LDAP server. This is my LDAP server. This is the username administrator user and configuring my production servers. I will how to configure. I will show sample demo here. Go to the security and here configure federal repository. I will show only demo and select the federal repository and configure and give username and all the things and click add repository and give the new repository and add. I'll give the new repository and add based and binary see based and binary passwords. After that, we can click in next and we can click next and next to finish. This is the LDAP configuration. We can after LDAP we can give the user and you create the user and manage the users here. Manage users. This is the manage users. After the based on users, we have select the rules. Click add. I will rules. Okay. See, based on this, we can available. Create the user. It will available like this. Okay. I will for a sample purpose. I will create one user. IBM is the user. VAS admin 123. Okay. I will use VAS admin 123. Okay. I will create the user, and here after that I am selecting the rules. Yeah, I will search here. See, IBM is available, right? IBM is available. Giving you configurator role for application deployment. There is configurator role for application deployment purpose. This is one of the interview questions, and the certification question also asked it like this. Admin authorization.xml. Now I am logging IBM. Select. Now I am logging with IBM. VAS admin 123. Yes, I am logging with IBM. LDAP user. This is LDAP user. LDAP only configurator role. There is no start stop is not there. Okay. Like this. We'll go to administrator. I'm logging normal console, normal console. Okay. Tomorrow we will have a session with session management and SSL certificate. We'll open the session tomorrow 9 o'clock or 9:30. Okay. Please watch. Okay. Please subscribe the channel and forward to the your friends for this. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for watching this. I will stop the sharing. Stop the recording. Okay.